We just getting what I want to ask you. If I just bought my first house like a year ago, let's say, to go to 0 to 1 in multiple homes, multiple properties, how do I do that?
Well, and then
I can after 1 year I can buy another house if I want to.
you can buy a house next day
No way.
after you close your doesn't really matter.
What
It
about
really,
renting that house?
it's all about qualification, planning, preparation, right? I have clients that they buy 1 or 2 houses a month with me, investors. I finance for these guys, right? So it really depends on your situation, your financials. There's so many different loan products. Like I have product for investors that they don't have to provide any proof of income. All I use is the future rent of that house to qualify the purchase. All he needs to show me is the down payment funds, the credit. We do an appraisal, closed, done. You know, so that's an investor loan. So once you have your own house and then you want to buy an investment property, we have a product like that. You don't have to show income. You don't have to show tax returns. We're just going to use the future rent. If the future rent covers the mortgage payment,
I didn't know that.
covers the mortgage. So the mortgage payment is $1,500, right? The future rent is $1,600. Example, the bank doesn't request any income verification.
But
you know,
then how you
clarify a
qualify?
lot.
How do you qualify to be an investor?
well, for this type of product, you gotta have your primary home first. Like you gotta own your apartment. You gotta.
It has to be paid or could be
No,
financed?
finance doesn't.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You have to be a homeowner, right? Once you're a homeowner, then this product you can buy as an about 20% down. You finance, of course. You got to have the credit. Like I said, it's a combination of things, right? It's not just 2 + 2 = 4. It's a combination
But
of
does
factors.
he use your existing house that you live in as a collateral?
No,
No?
just use the future house. Use the future rent to qualify.
What if how do they measure this? Like it's going to be rented for X?
There's an appraisal report that's done in the house, and that comes with the market rent schedule. Okay, so what that house would rent for in the market where the house is located. So it's a professional that does. He's licensed to do that, and he provides that report to the bank. And so the report comes back. Oh, this house here it's going to rent for $1,700 a month. The mortgage payment is $1,500. Fine, good. Sometimes if the mortgage payment is higher than the rent, we can negotiate with the bank. There's a little adjustments here and there. So, but these are products. There's so many different products. Like I have products for self-employed people, like barbers, that, I don't file my taxes. I don't show that much money, but I make money. I deposit, $15,000 a month in my account, right? But I don't show $150,000 in profit in my tax return. Right? So I have a product that I can use 12 months bank statements. Just use the deposits to qualify that guy, that client. So we use his bank statements to qualify him. So he can buy his primary house, his first house, using bank statements. He's going to have to put 10, 20% of the house, but he can qualify using his bank statements. I have loans for people that don't have Social Security. They have IT numbers. And I can approve them with 15, 20% down and use their bank statements to qualify them as well. I have loans for foreigners, people that live in other countries. They want to invest in the U.S. They put 25% down. We can qualify them, give them a loan. So there's so many possibilities, right? So I tell my clients, look, everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different,
Got
scenario.
informed.
Yeah. So
Right?
Everyone has a different situation. So there's a product for you. There's a loan for you. So that's why I say, listen, the first step, stop paying rent, buy something for yourself, save some money, and I guarantee you, look, I helped a client last year. He bought a house, and he went through the whole process, the taxes and this and that. He qualified because we helped him because he didn't talk to an expert. It was going to be much more difficult for him. But so we helped him prepare his situation. So he bought the house. He stopped paying rent. He bought a house, and his house he made over $100,000 just in appreciation, just in equity, in last 9 months. So it changes people's life. Like if he sells today, he has $100,000. He can open a business, can invest in other things. He can do things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what real estate does.
For all scenarios, there's a solution.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There's something. If you're willing, you want, you know, you have some money, you have, you know, the desire to own a house, there's a way. You just got to talk. Look, if you're not ready now, we're going to give you the guidance, prepare you for 6 months. Look, a lot of my clients, I've been working with them for a year, for 6 months. Like, I don't sell this one product one time. Okay, bye. See you later. You know, my process takes 6 months, takes a year. It's a process, you know, and that's what it is, guys. It's a process.